Hi, my name is Philippe Richer and I'm a lawyer here in Winnipeg. If you're watching this video, then someone close to you has probably passed away recently, and I'm sorry for your loss. If you haven't already, you should make funeral arrangements. You don't need the will to do that. However, you should find the will. The will name the executor, and the executor is the one who will take care of the estate. They'll need the will in order to apply for letters of probate. Probate is a legal process. It allows third-party institutions who are holding the assets of the deceased to release them to the executor for distribution. Well, let me give you an example. Imagine for a minute that you have Uncle Bob's will and you go to his bank with the will naming you as executor. You meet with the bank manager, you identify yourself as the executor or executrix, and you tell them that you want to empty the bank account so that you can distribute those funds to the beneficiaries. How will they know that the document that you show them is in fact your Uncle Bob's will? So that's why banks will ask for letters of probate. Letters of probate allow the bank to rely on those documents for protection if somebody else comes around at a later point stating that they are in fact the rightful executor and that the bank made a mistake. And that's why most banks will require letters of probate before they allow you to access the funds. Not necessarily. Sometimes, especially if the deceased did not own a lot of assets, banks or credit unions will allow the executor to withdraw the funds without letters of probate. However, if the deceased owned real estate, letters of probate will be required. Well, if you can't find the will, there's a law in Manitoba called the Intestate Succession Act. That law dictates how the assets of the deceased will be distributed to the beneficiaries and how to identify the beneficiaries. The court will issue letters of administration. It's the same thing essentially as letters of probate. We just call them letters of administration when there is no will. Well, the Act also sets out a hierarchy of priority. It starts with the closest relationship to the deceased, for example, a spouse, and then it gradually goes out, then the parents, then the children, then the brothers and sisters, uncles, aunts, and then cousins, and so on. Well, the administrator or executor has a lot of responsibilities. Too many, in fact, for me to mention them in this video. However, if you look below, you'll find a link, and if you follow the instructions, you'll be able to download a free step-by-step guide that'll walk you through the entire process from the moment of death until the process is completely finished.